me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
We are accomplishing more together.
I feel like I've taken... Hey, a new power!
Time to work you into shape. Can't wait to see how you do.
Oh, hey, Ignatz. What you reading?
Wow.
Yeah, he definitely didn't hear me. Hey, Ignatz!
Ah, what? Oh, it's you. Can you please try to not sneak up on me like that?
Sorry about that. I was trying to talk to you, but it didn't seem like anything was getting through. Looks like you're really into that book, whatever it is. What's it about? Doesn't look like battle tactics at the very least.
You're right. This is the Traveler's Journal. It chronicles places that lie beyond Fodlan's borders.
You've seriously been lugging books around with you? Though I admit, that does sound like a good one.
Yes, it's fascinating. The author's unknown, but whoever it was really traveled to all these places and documented everything. It's amazing how vastly things can differ depending on where you are. Like the plants or the animals or even the ore in the ground. And of course, the way people live in those areas is so diverse too. Like their food and their clothes. But what's most interesting to me is the architecture. Ruins in Fodlan contain ancient architectural styles that are, for some reason, also found on faraway islands.
All right, I get the picture. You talk like you've seen it all firsthand.
Well, I really try to place myself in the author's shoes when I read. So I guess in a way, I have. I'd love to visit all those places myself, but that's easier said than done. Especially since I became a knight.
The way you say that makes me think you never wanted to be a knight in the first place.
Oh, no! No, of course I did. At any rate, both my father and my brother are pleased that it's official.
Sounds to me like you became a knight for them.
That's not it at all. I'm very happy with my decision, honest.
Even though you can't go off traveling?
Yeah, getting sent out to different locations for battle is kind of the same thing. Oh, but of course the mission always comes first. It's not like I go off wandering whenever I feel the urge.
Uh-huh. But you would if you could, right?
Why do you keep asking me about this? All these leading questions, they're uncalled for. I might not be able to travel of my own volition, but I can read books and go wherever I want in my imagination. And that's good enough for me.
What'd you bring the five of us together for, Yuri? We beating someone up? Because I'm always ready for that kind of thing.
It is always the same with you, Balthus. How can you possibly be so uncouth in my presence? Not to mention our dear frail Happy here. Stop thinking with your fists and use your brain.
Who you calling frail, Coco?
It was a figure of speech, dear Happy. Nothing more.
We've been topside for a while, and you guys haven't changed a bit. You really think I'd call you out here just to lay a beating into someone? We're too busy for that. I've got a favor to ask of you all. Oh, and you as well, if that's all right.
If this is the crew you've gathered, it must be important. Count me in.
That was almost suspiciously easy. But I'm not going to look this gift horse in the mouth. Let me fill you in on the details in that case. Some old friends of ours, rogues from Abyss, are in trouble. They've been caught up in some kind of struggle, and now bandits are after them. Considering the circles they run in, we're the only people willing to help them. Which means it's on us.
Got it. Definitely still in.
You should know better than to take Yuri at face value. No doubt much of what he said is true, but I am certain there is another angle to it as well. One which benefits himself.
I take care of my own. That's all.
I think the point is that there are folks from Abyss who need help, right? So let's quit bickering and go help already.
Good point. This is no time for anyone to be arguing with the shady lady here.
How dare you! I am not the one who is constantly scheming at one thing or the other.
Yuri Bird? Coco?
Hey, save some of that fire for the fighting.
Yeah, you can air all your grievances at the bad guys.
Exactly.
You're actually smart sometimes, friend.
So you usually think the things I say are dumb? Hey, wait, maybe you're right.
Yeah, but you're funny, so it all evens out.
That doesn't help.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, Yuri, it's time for the thing. You know, the thing to get us fired up before we roll out. He used to do it in Abyss all the time.
Our house doesn't exist anymore. But if it means we can finally get going, very well. Let's do this, wolves. Oh, and you too, Mark. Seems like our...
Pardon my ineptitude.
friends fled into the mountains. To get there, we'll need to take these strongholds.
No! Enemies! I gotta get out of here!
We're here! I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me. I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
Pardon my ineptitude.
And we won't let any of you die.
Out of the way!
Please! They attacked out of nowhere. Said one of us had a bounty on their head and told us to turn them over.
There were plenty of folks with bounties on their heads in Abyss. But no one can begin to match the rich price on yours.
You're the one who summons monsters, yeah? Happy or whatever? Well, time to open up.
You've got the wrong person. I don't have any idea how to summon monsters. I swear!
No, we can't let them die. Thank you. And I'm sorry to ask, but can you please... Please rescue the folks in the mountain, too?
The fantastic king of grappling is on the case.
Wait, they think that person is me? Well, I don't want that on my conscience. Guess I'd better...
That time already.
Wait, why is there a monster over there? Must have had the wrong person.
Finished.
Come on!
Here it comes! You're done!
I'm guessing they'll follow the path to the monsters now. Yeah?
News of your beauty has not spread as fast as that of your abilities. If you are being confused with a random man.
Fine by me. Still, do you think that mage was working for the lady who kidnapped me?
Here it comes! You're done!
This reminds me how glad I am to have you on our side.
Yeah!
all right now.
Happy! Hey, you'll be real proud of me. I didn't sell you out or nothing.
It would seem their leader has made himself known.
Using a business angle. Perhaps I'll start by capturing you. I must say, I didn't expect anyone would come to the aid of these rogues. Normally I like surprises, but I'm finding this one to be most unwelcome.
Is it over yet?
Still in the fight.
The enemy is some distance away. I will try to use my sorry excuse for magic to attack.
What was that? Magic? Here goes!
What should we have been aiming at?
Oh dear. It seems my other side has been doing some experimenting, and my magic got a bit out of hand as a result.
So does that mean you can stop it now? Because we're getting burned alive over here.
Apologies, but I fear my meager intellect is not up to the task.
My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
You in for today. Next time, I'll show you how it's done.
Hey! This is your magic! You were always causing problems like this in Abyss, too! You're done! Here it comes! You're done!
Yes, and I can only apologize most profusely. Though, if it helps, I will gladly forfeit my life.
It won't. Just hurry up and do something about it already.
I'm afraid the magic my other side developed is experimental. And sadly, most experiments end up as dismal failures.
Didn't think I'd have to be more worried about friendly fire than the actual enemy.
It seems the goddess has not forsaken us quite yet, for I was able to put a stop to it.
Oh, look. Here comes the big boss. Better get this over with.
If you think me just some slapdash bear, you have another thing coming.
I understand this is how such folks make their living, and I have certainly been there. But these rogues are our rogues, and we are going to protect them.
Yeah, hands off our rogues.
Yeah, hands off our... Hey, wait a second. When did this lot become our rogues?
This pathetic bunch is actually giving me trouble. Someone always gets in my way.
Looks like it's over. You folks go on ahead. I want to talk to these rogues.
Yeah, not... Now that's how it's done.
Thanks for the help. Things would have been pretty hairy with just the four of us. I mean, we've got this guy pulling bounty hunters in from across the continent.
Hey!
And this gal summoning monsters.
Not my fault. Also, totally necessary.
And finally, the Grand Sorceress who rained pain down on friend and foe alike.
Even your condemnation is far too kind. I was of no help whatsoever.
Hey, everyone did what they could. And we all had a hand in the victory.
Yeah, it worked out in the end, so buck up.
It was nice to blow off some steam at any rate.
And I'm certain my other self was pleased to do more field tests with the new spell, though at the expense of my complete and utter mortification.
Well, I've still got my complaints, but I suppose I gained something from this too.
Oh yeah? What's that?
I went ahead and hired the folks we saved. I made it look like I was doing them a favor, and those in debt never seem to ask questions of their saviors. I'd been feeling a bit short-handed anyway, so it all worked out.
You're always looking for an angle, Yuri. That's the one thing about you that never changes.
What do you mean, the one thing? What are you trying to say? What else changed?
You know, Actually, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, so now I haven't changed? Do you even know what you're saying? Or are words just falling out of your mouth faster than your brain can make them?
Pretty much, yeah. Clearly, V hasn't changed either.
Well, I have certainly changed. Alas, I have lost all of my hopes and dreams.
Are you kidding? That is 100% you.
We're quite the quartet, all right. But hey, why don't you make it a quintet?
Plus, I could use some help babysitting this lot. They call us the Abyssal Four, but now that we're 5, we'll have to change that name.
Psst. Constance, did anyone ever call us that?
It's hard to say. Sadly, my feeble memory has all but wasted away.
We were probably called that. I mean, it's not like Yuri Bird to just make things up.
Hey, what's with you guys? Do you want to be a part of this group or not? And here I was thinking we'd all go out and celebrate our victory. I guess it's just gonna be the 2 of us, friend.
Sure, I guess.
No fair. It should at least be the 3 of us.
Hey, if you're paying, you know I'm in. Also, you're right. I think we were called the Abyssal Four at some point.
Wherever you lead, dear Yuri, I shall follow, for I have no desires of my own. I will happily feast upon whatever meager morsels you see fit to scatter before me.
Enough yapping. Let's get out of here already.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I want to do my...
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
We're too late, Professor. She's the only one left.
What an abhorrent sight.
Not my Miguel. Give me back my little boy.
I'm so sorry, but your boy is... he's gone. Please, you must live on. Come with us. Leone, will you take her? I'll check down the other way.
Come with me, ma'am. It'll be all right.
We got more bandits! They're kidnappers!
Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. Come on, we need to move.
We are hopelessly outnumbered. It seems these streets will be my grave.
This town's even worse than the others. Quickly! Wait, is that... Professor Hanneman? Does that fool really think he can contain this alone? Everyone, to me! we're mounting a rescue. I will not lose one more innocent life today.
These monsters are gonna pay.
I can do this.
My muscles will see me through.
Stay focused.
Time to move. Time to move.
Now you'll see how hard I've been training.
This is a rescue first and foremost.
I'm on it. I'll lend a hand.
We must save the townsfolk from danger,
Right here.
as well as the brave fighters defending them. Remember, the perpetrators of this atrocity may be hiding amidst the chaos. If you find them, they are to be shown no mercy.
To protect the evacuees, we must defend this shelter at all costs. Stay on your guards.
How many of these ruffians are there? I can't protect everyone forever.
Professor Hanneman is in trouble. Hurry! We can't afford to lose him.
There's not a question of can. Leave.
Yeah, right.
I will capture this stronghold. Still in the fight.
Not a
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's...
Not a problem. Imbeciles! I'll not falter. My word.
Captain, you came to help. And you brought the Empire with you.
You did well, Leone. It's time we fight together.
I make my own
I
luck.
must find a way to endure.
Anyone there? We need help!
All right, here I go.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
So, what should I... Sure, let's try it.
Not a problem. I've got this.
No nobleman worth his salt can ignore the cries of citizens in danger.
Move at my own pace.
I never doubted you would come.
I'm in.
Well, that was certainly close. I am much obliged for your assistance.
Thank goodness we got to Professor Hanley in time.
This has been a fine place to conduct business. Keep at it, friends. There's coin to be made.
He must be the one leading the bandits. Time to dole out some justice.
Carry the loot to safety and be quick about it.
Move at my own.
How dare they steal from the people? My turn.
Someone need the blade breaker?
Oh, that was too close. Now we can make sure this plunder is returned to its rightful owners.
Excellent. All the citizens are safe.
I'm in.
Not a problem.
Not a problem. I've got...
Move at my own pace.
This stronghold will fall! My turn.
No, I'm not him. You've got the wrong... Fine, have it your way. Not even... You're in my way. The double I planted turned out to be a stroke of genius. Now to take my leave while the taking is still good.
Wait, so the other guy was a fake? No fair! You'll pay for that!
All right, there's nothing these muscles can't.
Shall we? Let's...
Wait, I'm just a passing merchant. I'm not... Well, it was worth a try.
I'll break you!
You're in my way. I should have stayed a merchant. The money came easier.
I've seen that rogue before. Wasn't he one of the merchants who frequented Garreg?
Please! Someone help me!
Kill that man, and strip his bones of whatever you can find.
Not a problem. I've got this.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
I'll break you!
There's trouble to the east. Hurry! We haven't a moment to lose.
There are still people under attack. We must be giving them assistance.
Not a problem.
Heartless monster!
Someone
You'll
needs
pay
a
for
blade
this!
breaker?
Save your breath. You'll need it to scream as I tear your limbs from your body.
I'm in. Just as I thought.
I'm seriously glad you're on our side.
It's not over.
I owe you my life. Thank you.
Got it.
people have been saved. Now we can be returning to the task at hand.
Not a problem.
You do realize you're dead now,
pace.
yes?
My turn.
Not a problem. I've got it.
Got it.
I shall never back down!
This is nothing.
Not a problem.
I can't lose.
Not too shabby. Got it.
Somebody help. Please, don't leave me behind.
That man may be depraved, but orchestrating all of this is beyond his meager capabilities. Our true enemy is those who slither in the dark.
Demonic beast, eh? Wager they have been quite eager to spring this little surprise on us.
We can't allow any more damage to the town. Let's go. We must eliminate the monster ourselves.
Is this poison? You cowards, raise your weapons!
Leonie has been poisoned. Bring her to the shelter for treatment at once.
Isn't there a drawbridge over to the east? We should take Leonie that way to be safe. Thank you.
Lower the bridge, so you might be able to cross more easily.
Watch yourselves! This menace will not go down so easily.
I'm in. Oh, come on! Bigger doesn't mean stronger. We can definitely take it.
Sorry for the trouble. If I survive this, can I fight with you?
There is always a place for a gifted ally such as yourself.
This is a tricky poison indeed. And while I'm no specialist, I will do everything in my power.
Watch it. Got it.
Not happening.
You know what to do.
I'll strike the killing blow! Ha! It ends here!
We've come a long way together. This fell creature is no match for us.
You know what to do.
I'll strike the killing blow! Ah! It ends here!
You know what to do.
I'll strike the killing blow! Ah! It ends here!
Experience. Thank goodness. We no longer have to worry about the town being demolished.
I should have known these thugs would serve as little more than bait. My name is Solon, and I am the savior of this beast-infested world.
There is our true enemy. First we will break this magic, then we will break the man himself.
Do not take the foolish mistake of trying to take the man alive. Solon must be struck down, here and now.
I will brook no interference from beasts.
Not a problem.
Moving my
Fresh
own
enemy
pace.
soldiers are attacking the shelter.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
Shall we? Here I go. No mistake.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Here I go. No mistakes.
Four-sided strike where we are most vulnerable. To arms! We must defend the shelter or all is for naught. Bring it down! The militia is offering to help. On your command, I will dispatch them to defend the shelter.
Order the militia to protect the evacuees. Take a breather.
I'm in.
That takes care of the barriers. Now we need only to...
No escape!
I must know how you came by those powers.
It seems our adversaries know something about us after all.
Absurd! I see trifling with you was a mistake.
Witness my true power!
So be it. Another chance will present itself ere long.
We knew he would try to escape, yet still we cannot stop him.
This should put an end to the disturbance in town. You all fought bravely.
We have finished assessing the damage, and it is a grim picture indeed. Thanks to the swift action of our rescuers, we were able to free the abducted townsfolk. However, there are still countless victims who have lost their homes and families.
The bandits are targeting the most populous towns here.
And it appears the Alliance is dealing with the same problem across the river in Ordelia Land. I can't give back what they lost. All I can do is give them the time they need to heal and rebuild. Yet perhaps the most vexing part is that Solon and the others slithered out of our grasp again, and we barely know more about them than when we started.
My apologies, Your Majesty. Their warping magic is unlike the white magic we know, and as yet cannot be disrupted or thwarted. Additionally, a town such as this gives them far too many places to hide.
I'm not blaming you, Hubert.
The guy didn't even seem fazed by us. What do you think they're after?
Nothing savory. That much is certain.
I've heard enough. Proceed as we discussed. Make sure the survivors have everything they need to carry on.
Gotta get stronger.
I went above.
I need more strength than this.
Edelgard, why was it so important for us to suddenly convene like this? We are quite busy preparing to remobilize the troops, you know.
Ah, Ferdinand. Have you not noticed the flock of messengers coming and going?
I doubt anyone's missed it with all the commotion they're causing. What happened?
I am sorry you have to repeat your report. But would you mind telling everyone here what you told us?
I come with the most urgent message from Burgley's territory. Fort Merceus has been seized. It happened after most of the garrison left to deal with Hrim lands. Apparently, some of the remaining troops staged a rebellion from within. At the same time, the fort was besieged by unidentified mages, along with the army of the former Duke Eyre. Together, they managed to reach the heart of the fortress and seize control. As we speak, they hold hostage many key commanders and their families.
Eyre? Then the man behind all this is...
The former Duke himself, my lord. It seems he's come out of hiding.
I see.
They're using the hostages as leverage over our loyal soldiers to force them into their ranks. It seems they intend to use the fort as a launch point for a march on the capital.
Wait, what? That's catastrophic!
My brother is stationed at Fort Merceus. Is he even doing anything about it?
Count Burgley's successor, who was serving as the provisional garrison commander, was taken prisoner. Apparently he made the prudent decision of refusing to join the rebellion.
Not sure if that's good news or bad news, but I know I'm glad he's not dead.
The former Duke Eyre has vowed to overthrow the Emperor, and is even now calling on the other lords to join the cause. To my knowledge, there have been no takers so far. But given time, who can say?
There is no shortage of rotten nobles, whose status and interests were set aside by Her Majesty's reforms. There is unrest ahead in the Empire. Make no mistake.
As if we haven't dealt with a lifetime's worth already. Obviously, these people don't care about anyone but themselves. This is calling for swift action. We must retake the fort with quickness.
Our fortunes continue taking one poor turn after another. Still, there's nothing for it. We must deal with Eyre's machinations immediately and decisively.
Try to look on the bright side, Your Majesty. This could be our chance to dispose of everyone who opposes you in one fell swoop.
Scarlet Blaze, severing the past. After a furious march, Edelgard's army restores a measure of peace to the imperiled lands of Hrim, only to learn of a revolt at Fort Merceus, staged by the deposed Duke Eyre. The disturbance in Hrim was but a feint to give those who slither in the dark time to capture Merceus, and eventually the capital of Enbar. But Edelgard moves to thwart them.
Have you heard, Duke Eyre? Viscount Minya has hastened from afar to join your cause.
Our houses, Fenya and Menya, share a distant blood ancestor. And now we stand together again to save the Empire from her plight.
Hastened from afar with what? That miserable smattering of soldiers? From what I hear, Menya's heir is a rabid supporter of the Emperor. Are you certain the father is not being foisted on us just to get him out of the picture?
Absolutely not. And besides, all of House Fenya is united behind you. If we appeal to the other lords jointly, I'm certain a multitude of troops will flock to Fort Merceus.
I should hope so. I've no idea why they'd side with that pathetic excuse for an emperor. Only I, Ludwig von Eyre, can restore Adrestia to its former glory.
About those mages, they say they want to, alter the fort's defenses?
Fine, fine. Let them do as they wish. So long as we're outnumbered, we must embrace creative solutions. Edelgard will strike the moment we give any indication we're after the capital. We'll lure her troops inside, then dispose of them all at once. It will be an easy victory.
I always knew you were a brilliant tactician. They will never see it coming. Now, if we might discuss key posts in your future administration.
I can only hope Her Majesty is weak and foolish enough to be so ensnared. It was never my intent to divide the Empire in war. That's not what I wanted. If she'd said one word, indicating there might be a place for me, none of this would have been necessary. Enough. I must purge my mind of such thoughts. I must win. I must prevail over her. And if I cannot, you must be the one to cut me down, Ferdinand.
Edelgard, do you have a moment?
Of course, Ferdinand, but please keep it short.
It is about my father. My pleas for a fair trial cost you time and delayed his sentencing. It also gave the Knights of Seiros an opening to conduct their raid, which provided him ample opportunity to stage an escape. I am to blame for all that has transpired.
Let me hurry you along to the point, if I may. What are you going to do about it? Or, more likely, what do you want me to do about it?
Put me in the field when we retake Fort Merceus, and permit me to rectify my own mistake. Will you allow me that?
I was wondering when you'd ask. Don't worry, I've already made the arrangements. But you mustn't do anything reckless. You will stick to the battle plan, and that is a direct order.
Ah, Edelgard, you are the very picture of reason. The very epitome of wise stewardship.
Enough. You can gush over me after the battle if you still feel the urge. We've no idea how things will go after all, and you may be in a very different mood.
True. All the same, I am grateful. Thank you.
You can come out, Hubert. I know you're listening.
I came to give you the latest report, Your Majesty, but decided to wait until this other business reached its conclusion.
Then you know what must be done. Make sure he's given protection.
Oh, I will if I find the time. You do keep me quite busy, after all.
You've found a way to take care of them?
I can assure you, those Cretans will rue ever setting foot in Her Majesty's fortress. They wanted thick walls, and we will give them the thickest ones a coffin can provide.
This is our chance to decimate the forces of those who slither in the dark.
I have an idea.
Hey,
What do you think of this?
hey, so hear me out.
I have the most...
What do you think of this?
I have.
What do you
I have.
What do you think
I have the most brilliant. I have an idea.
What do you think of this?
I have the most brilliant idea. Naturally, this task falls to me.
Shall we?
Excuse me. Well.
Come to think of it.
Let's see.
It is you.
Tell me what you're thinking.
Up for a little duet?
You know, I was thinking. Huh? Well...
Yeah. Got a sec?
Oh, it's you.
What did you need?
Got a sec?
Whoa! Unbelievable.
Oh.
Greetings, friend. So what do you think?
If I'm honest,
You free? All right.
You're busy?
Hey there. Oh, I know.
Right on.
Care to be training? I must be telling you.
You sure?
Interesting. Is everything okay?
How can I be of service? you. Actually. Nuh-uh. Really?
That's not good. Okay, so.
Huh?
And that's that.
I am grateful. I am grateful. Can it be?
A moment of your time.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Nope.
Got a sec?
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I think we both enjoyed that.
I feel like I've... Hey, a new...
Time to work you into shape.
Wow, this'll take some getting...
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I hope to master it. I feel like I've... This'll help me break... A new power is...
I can use...
I imagine this. This power will serve.
Training can be the difference. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Do you have a moment? Do you have a moment?
Nuh-uh.
Right.
What do you think?
What?
Got a minute? My brain's all jumbled up.
Let's see.
You sure?
Hunger is the true enemy.
For me?
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Yeah, the flip.
Oh, this looks great. I'm gonna demolish this puppy for sure.
This surprise pleases me.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there.
How did you know this was my favorite? I thank you deeply.
How'd you know I love this stuff?
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
How did you know I like this?
This is the...
Come back whenever you're hungry.
What's going on?
You there. Oh. Are you interested in a chat? Oh.
Right. Let's see.
How can I serve?
Well?
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
Over here. A moment.
Let's see.
Might I borrow you?
Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to...
I don't know how...
Do not be discouraged. Instead, focus on how much you have accomplished in so short a time. Wow.
Yes. We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry.
Stop quaking in your boot.
Easy for you to...
Not too shabby, if I do say so.
Hey! We all must do our fair share to make yourself useful.
Counting on you both.
I am confident you'll be impressed with my efforts.
Sure, I'll help.
We all must do our fair share.
Good news. We've dislodged another foothold those who slither in the dark held in Empire territory.
Good news? That's great! So that soldier was one of theirs after all, huh?
He was. It's uncanny how you managed to identify their agents so precisely. Ordinary spies would be one thing, but these villains are another entirely.
I'd like to say it's just intuition, but there's more to it than that. It's my power. Their magic is almost identical to the one I use, so it's not hard for me to pick up on. Guess we have Hubert to thank for connecting the dots between the two.
How strange that you would hold such an important key. The more I look back, the more I realize, without you among our ranks, I may never have broken the stranglehold those who slither in the dark exerted on the Empire.
Me? What did I do?
Our hidden foe was deeply entrenched in almost every facet of Adrestian society. The two were almost inseparable, and so I turned a blind eye to the lives that were being lost to their cruel designs, opting instead to focus my energy on preparing for war. But then you came along and helped show me a way to kill two snakes with one stone, as it were. You were the cog that was missing from the turnwheel, the one final push that urged me to act.
Right. Well, I'm not sure I can take credit for that, but I'm glad I could be there for you all the same. Really makes me wonder why you all didn't trust me, though.
Yes, I can see your point. It was my mistake. In any case, I'd like you to know just how pleased I am to have you fighting alongside us. You were a perfect stranger who owed nothing to the Empire. Yet you're still here. That means much.
It wasn't that big a deal. I just needed some gold, and figured if anyone was gonna have the coin to spare, it'd be the Empire.
You know, some things are best left unsaid.
Oh, and you were really quick to compliment me back at the Academy. That left an impression for sure. I mean, most nobles don't give us mercs the time of day. But you were different.
It's nice to hear you say that.
And hey, I was right about you. I wouldn't be shining half as bright as I am today if I didn't hitch my wagon to yours. Trust me, no regrets here. Anyway, we flushed those who slither in the dark out of another one of their hiding spots. Which seems like cause for celebration, if you ask me. You, remember how to do it? I don't want to get left hanging like I did back in Enbar.
That wasn't my fault. I had simply never done it before. We will reach the end of this path soon. All of us. Together.
Why are you always doing that?
A question, if I may. Have you had any further contact with our slithering friends since that day?
Not in the slightest. Why? Do you know something?
Yes, actually. What with the riots in Rim territory and the former Duke Ayer's attempted rebellion, thanks to that we now have a lead on the insurgents within the Empire, as well as those who slither in the dark. Speaking to the latter, I also tried to determine if they had been attempting to reach you, or otherwise thought you an ally. But at present, it seems neither is the case, regrettably.
You and I have been talking a lot lately, Hubert. About the future of the Empire, promoting commoners. I would have hoped I'd earned your trust by now, but I guess that's not how this thing goes. Not to say I don't get where you're coming from. The Emperor's right-hand man can't afford to let his guard down.
Believe me, it brings me no joy and, in fact, some guilt to doubt you so. But I must be prepared for any eventuality. When needs must, I have made even my greatest enemy feel as though they are a trusted friend. Yet, at times, I have also shown extreme suspicion towards those who were, in all manners, undeserving of it.
Yeah, I get it. Keep your cards close to the chest. Never let them know what you're actually thinking. You really are something, you know that? I'm just glad we're on the same side.
I must admit, I only tell you all this because I do, in fact, consider you deserving of my trust. Even if you were once connected to those who slithered in the dark, that is clearly behind you now. So believe me when I say, I have the utmost confidence in you.
After what you just told me, I think I'm actually more worried now. I bet that's not how you really feel.
I get the feeling that any attempt I make at explanation will only dig myself further into this hole. Enough on that, though. Our problem now is what lurks beneath your mind's veneer.
What do you mean?
I can sense another you, bubbling away behind the one you present to the world. Call it intuition. What really worries me is that you may one day shed this husk you bear now, and become that someone else entirely.
Another me, huh? Well, I appreciate the concern, but even if that someone does exist, I won't let them overtake me. I mean, come on! I'd shove that other me right back where they came from and earn your trust once and for all. Though just so we're clear, I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Very well. I suppose I will have to take your word. For now. In any case, I hope that as we inscribe Fodlan's new future, we do so with you by our side.
Interesting. Her Majesty refrained from drinking tea today. A bit unusual, don't you think? I believe the last time that happened was 15 days ago. Ergo, we can conclude she tends to renounce the beverage when...
Hey, remind me why I'm doing this again. What's the point of recording all this stuff? Why not just hang out with her?
It is not stuff. These are Her Majesty's great exploits. They must be accurately recorded and preserved within the annals of Imperial history.
Not sure I'd call her tea habits great exploits. No one's ever gonna need that information. And how do you remember all this? I couldn't even tell you what I had for breakfast this morning.
I remember everything Her Majesty does. Every word she has ever spoken to me. Every morsel she has ever eaten. Not to mention where and when she ate it. Every sigh that has escaped her lips. Each and every one of her favorite...
Yeah, let's stop there. This is all sorts of weird.
Why do you say that? These are simply records that need to be kept.
All right, you've convinced me.
So you understand. This is the very reason I have been granted my excellent memory.
But if your memory's so good, then there's no reason for me to help, is there?
Oh, but there is. Her Majesty places a great deal of confidence in you. She often engages you in conversation. and the two of you spend an insufferable amount of time together. As such, you're able to obtain information I could not otherwise verify on my own. There is nobody more qualified than you to assist me in this undertaking.
All right, fine. I get that you're serious about all this. I don't mind lending a hand when I'm not busy. And there doesn't seem to be much harm in it. For Edelgard, anyway.
Spoken like a true confidant of Her Majesty. How dependable of you. It's no wonder she trusts you more and more each day, even if it is maddening. And so, the time has come for me to grant you a very special privilege. I will permit you to devote yourself to Her Majesty as a sign of your undying love.
I'm honored, I guess. Does that mean you're not jealous of me anymore?
I suppose not. We will be comrades, joined in our quest to bestow love and affection upon Her Majesty.
Oh, all right then. I wouldn't get your hopes up, though. I'm not really sure how I'd show my love for her. Or if I'd even want to.
Very well. You clearly still fail to appreciate the full extent of Her Majesty's charm. However, I am confident you will come to your senses the more you assist me. I hope that one day you will ascend and become a true admirer of Her Majesty.
Yeah. You do that.
Hey there. Need something? Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? See you around.
Time to work you into shape.
I can't stop.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Another step toward victory.
I'm ready to be battling.
I'll do my best.
do my best. It's my turn.
I'll handle this like any other.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
Begin. Good job. Do you want me to lay an ambush? Begin.
Here I go. They must learn who they're up against.
Begin. The sky.
I think this will go. I'm prepared. Let's do this.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
All done. What is the next order?
No, I'm all right. Really.
Stand down!
You could have done better. Once you start fighting, it is difficult to look away.
That went well.
Retreat!
Success was to be expected.
My time has finally come!
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared.
Is that all we've got?
That was great.
This stronghold could be important.
Am I really this strong?
Such power. You always surpass my expectations.
No mercy!
You fought well. Once you start fighting, it is difficult to look away. No mercy!
Experience.
Not yet.
The stronghold's ours. No mercy! Witness my true power!
Onward and upward.
Our scouts have returned from Fort Mercius. There's less movement than we anticipated. That likely means the former Duke Ire wants us to attack the fortress to make up for his disadvantage in troop strength.
The numbers don't lie. One needs 3 times the forces of their enemy to claim a castle in a siege. Although, that's if you attempt to take it head on.
So, do we have a plan or what? I mean, Fort Mercius is basically impenetrable. Actually, this one time we came home well after curfew and had to try and sneak back in. Turns out there was no way in. The guards mistook us for bandits, and Father shouted at us until he lost his voice. Good times.
The good news is that we have learned of a passage into the fort which has been kept secret since its construction. The bad news is that Ire likely also learned of the passage when he was Prime Minister. Unless his reason has completely taken flight, the man will take some sort of measures to defend it.
The fortress is huge in size. We should organize small teams and be attacking from many points. If we achieve success, we can open the gates from the inside and be giving the enemy a surprise.
It only serves other regions if the Empire starts shedding Empire blood. We should find a resolution that minimizes casualties on both sides.
Is this the part where I chime in? Because, if you want to coax someone out of hiding, breaking down the door is the wrong way to go about it. That'll only push them further into their shells, so I think we should try talking to them instead.
Is it just me, or is our corner of the world an uncontrolled mess?
Why don't we just put all of your plans into action? We've got the numbers to do it. We can sneak soldiers in, use the secret passage, talk it out, and apply brute force all at the same time. As long as one of those approaches works, we'll win.
That's actually not a bad plan, and it didn't even come from me. Amazing! I mean, the brute force part is a little risky, but I dare say you're learning.
An intriguing idea.
But what about the hostages? If we force our way in, they're likely to be killed.
I will not permit that to happen. And while my father may be a fallen noble, he is still a noble, and not the sort of man to start butchering innocent people when the tides turn.
I pray you are right, Ferdinand. Though I believe you never know what a person is capable of until they act. We will proceed with this plan at once, adapting as the situations dictate. We cannot fail. Not here. Not now.
Greetings!
Well?
I carry a little of everything here. Hope to see you again soon.
Oh no! Well, hello there! Thanks a bunch!
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Time to work you into shape.
Commoners would be so
Indeed, we must. That should have gone far better with me here.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I'll grow as strong as I can.
Can't wait to see how you do.
I'll handle this.
I will show you true nobility.
Another step toward victory.
We have a duty to fulfill.
To battle! Victory!
There is not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
You can count on me.
I'll do my best.
He awaits. Now show me your courage.
I won't let you down.
Done for. The rest of... There's not a leap. It's up to you. Did you all see how marvelous that was?
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
You won't lose, no matter what.
Our situation looks good. If this keeps up, we will be in serious trouble.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry. Of course I did it.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
You may continue to rely on me.
I will crush all obstacles in my way.
You have taken another step forward.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
My situation has taken a turn for the worse.
You've already lost. I will end you. They must look.
repulsive sight. Be gone!
Watch closely. Death will be your penance. Out of my way!
Watch this! Stand aside!
I am your man!
I might be in a little trouble.
I'll take over.
This victory moves us closer to great things.
I fight for my land of home.
Literally, anyone else would be more useful.
Off to work.
Time to move.
No mistakes.
I will be doing my part for victory.
You need not worry yourself over me, even should I fall in battle.
Yeah, right!
Storm fight.
Location secure.
I'm all right.
That's right, just like I told you, kid.
This stronghold could be important.
Witness our valiant efforts.
No mercy.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Stronghold's ours.
No, not falter.
Am I really this strong?
Look how you command the battlefield. The spirits are smiling on you.
We're not losing to anyone!
Time to make a name for ourselves.
Still in the fight.
Let's see if this plan works.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield. Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
Let's go.
Let's see what we can do.
Experience. Witness my true power! Location secure. No escape!
Just make me fight until there's nothing left.
Face my comrades after this.
Maybe I should have held back.
I could never hope to emulate you.
My true power! Just as I thought.
That's right, just like I taught you, kid.
Thank you for your protection, Flame Spirit.
Not too shabby.
I have a strategy.
How about it?
Another step toward victory.
There's no time to waste.
I'll do my best.
Let them witness our virtue firsthand.
I'll show you how my hard work has paid off.
I hope I can be of some use.
I'll not falter. shall pay for this, you hear?
A taste more bitter than black as coffee. We can ill afford defeat here.
Can't afford to panic right now.
You've already lost. I will end you. I will crush all obstacles in my way.
You strike a gallant figure, Edelgard.
A taste more bitter than black as coffee. They must
There's still more I can do. Watch closely.
Move at my own pace.
watch this. You've already lost. I will end you.
Watch closely.
Someone need the blade breaker?
goddess. Please let their spirits rest in peace.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you.
Let's get it. We can.
We all must do our fair share.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further support.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
You don't expect me to go out there and fight, do you?
Who, me? Fine. What's the plan?
Time to go to work. I'll show you what a mercenary can do.
Another step toward victory.
I just want to survive this.
We must hold at all
Take a breather.
costs. Watch this.
Let's just try not to get killed.
This is horrible!
Here goes. Yeah.
end you! What cheek!
It's Birdie's time to shine! Alright.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
You shall pay for this, you hear?
It's Birdie.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Is that all we've got?
I'm all right.
That should do it.
Not a problem. I've got...
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
This stronghold will fall!
Hey, so this is kind of bad, right?
How can I face my comrades after this?
Not a problem. Move out!
Here goes.
Yeah. What's next? We did it! Not a problem. Move.
Just wait.
Not a problem. Move it. Not a problem. Move it.
I'm utterly exhausted.
Not a problem. Move out.
You shall pay for this, you hear?
Tell me somebody saw that!
Not a problem. Move it. What's next?
Here goes. Let's...
You are all pebbles by the wayside of Emperor Edelgard von Brunswick.
Wow, you're like a force of nature out there.
Position secured.
My turn? Don't mind if I do. You've already lost. I will end you. I must unfurl the flag. Will end you! Acceptable outcome.
You're the best, Edelgard!
Right on.
I almost feel sorry for them.
I shall grant you the privilege of my aid.
It's burnt sure.
Looks like you've got one tough fight on your hands. Still here. Just over.
Hold your heads high!
Not that there's any...
Right.